Hello, my friends, and welcome to this special time together on Wednesday night and Religious Science in Depth. And I appreciate all of you. Look, I like my Santa shirt. Let's get this month started off in the right way and get the Christmas spirit going and the Hanukkah spirit and everything of spirit and move forward into our new beginnings and do it in the right way in the right time. I like the beard. Ha ha. Yeah. I want all of you to know that I have moved through an interesting health challenge and I'm home and improving every day because treatment works and I appreciate all of your treatment. And I want us to think about this time of the year because we really need some break from this last year. Good Lord. I've had Christmas decorations up in my living room all year long. I have two great grandchildren who last year I was not able to see them because of the lockdown, and I still have their presents from last year and their Christmas tree up. So, old Santa's been over there in the corner with me all year long, and I'm happy to see him, and I'm turning on his lights tonight. Anyhow, I do want to thank you and let you know how much I appreciate all of you, and especially those who have contacted me as I have been moving through this health challenge and letting me know how much our friendship means to you and how much your friendship means to me and your love and my love for you, all of you, and all of the New Thought movement. My time in the hospital, 12 days, there was a period there when I couldn't move. Couldn't move my hands or my legs, and it gave me a whole lot of time for treatment and a whole lot of time to begin to appreciate, as I talked about right before Thanksgiving, how much Thanksgiving we need to allow ourselves to appreciate and be part of. I think maybe as we're moving into this holiday period of December and knowing that the love that it all represents in the birth of the new, an event coming forth from oneness. That's the Christ awareness, Christ appearance. An event coming forth from oneness, thinking from oneness, giving from oneness, receiving from oneness. Always remember, behind the gift is the giver, behind the giver is God. And as you move through this Christmas time and people want to give to you, accept the gift. Say thank you. Allow those around you who love you give to you. Because as they give, they receive. You see, God's love sets us free. All great teachers have taught this. I'm going to share from Romans 13:8 through 10, where it says, "Doctor, God is the nurse." Now, again, going through times like this, we need to allow ourselves to set ourselves free from the fear, from the doubt, from the negative expectancy, and know that there's an answer and we're part of it. That God's love is now setting each and every one of us free. Again, Dr. Holmes said the power that we use to do one thing is the same power we do use for another. It's been said that there are only two simple things to teach in the science of mind. That there is a presence which is divine, everywhere equally present and available to everyone, everywhere, no exception, all religions, all people. And that there is a principle which, as Dr. Holmes said, is subservient. It obeys us. It is subservient to the presence. It serves it. It carries out its will, and in a completely impersonal way acts as a power of God throughout the universe. Now, this power is as impersonal as the presence is personal. The power is impersonal. In other words, everyone has it. The presence is personal. It's our awareness that the power in us, as us, is us. You see, the law is totally without emotion, but you can put as much emotion as you wish into your understanding of the presence. And you can get excited, act as if it is, and it shall be, we are told. Who was it? William James, who said, if you don't feel the way you want to act the way you want to feel, and you'll feel the way you want to act. You see, consciously or unconsciously, understanding of the impersonal principle of the law, which has to be the same for everybody. It must have been the base of the thinking of our founding fathers of America, of the great, the good, the wise. You see, the great, the good, the wise have, throughout the age, recognized the personal nature of God in and through each individual's life, and they recognized that God in and through each individual life is good enough to be true. They recognize that each individual should have equal opportunity. What the great knew, you can know, my friends. What the great understood, you can understand. What the great accomplished, you can accomplish. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. A mistake is nothing more than a lesson learned about what not to do anymore. You see, throughout the age, if you begin to study the great, the good, the wise through all religions, you begin that they recognize their understanding of the law as we should understand it now in our own philosophy, the science of mind, religious science, unity, divine science, all of the New Thought teaching. I have a nurse that's working with me for my recovery, and she is out of Islam, and we are having wonderful conversations in the morning. Her family has lived here for years. She's third generation. I live in Fremont, and we have the largest Afghan community in the country here. And I will tell all of you in America who are listening to this My Afghan neighbors are wonderful and gentle and caring and great neighbors, practicing a gentle religion in a gentle way. What a wonderful community we have here in Fremont. Hindu, Sikh, Christian, Jew, Islam, Baha'i, religious science. It's all wonderful, as you are. I thank you for sharing Wednesday night with me. I want to share with you that what I'm about to do is ask you for your love offering. And I do it with love. We've been locked up now almost a year. And communicating with all of you through this podcast. Doing lots of counseling, and if you need counseling or treatment in any way, get a hold of us. Our challenge is to meet what needs to be met at this time in the right way, with love. We bless you and we thank you for your love offering, for your donation. I'm asking you for it. We have, even though we're locked up, we have an ongoing responsibility, and we love you for helping us meet it with love. Katrina will place on the screen what you need to have for your sending of a donation of love, and we accept it again, and thank you. And now let's have a closing treatment, my friends. Let us each know right now as we start this month that we honor the Christmas spirit, this Christmas spirit of love, of the first idea within mind of God coming forth as experience. An event evolved out of first cause. We become first cause connoisseurs, first cause, Christ consciousness, love. And in this consciousness of love, let us know as I speak my word, first person, speak your word in first person, in your heart and mind as you hear these words. As I know right now that as I speak my word for greater increase of understanding in my life, in my world, I celebrate the wonderful ways in which the law of good implements itself as me, as my health, every cell of my body, every fiber of my being, as my intelligence, as my creativity, as my greater good, as my prosperity, as my ability to give and receive with love. Greater good.